YouTube. Today, new video where I'm just breaking down a loop I made. I hope y'all are gonna learn from it. I hope y'all are gonna enjoy the tutorial. Let's get straight into it. To start this sample off, I took a one shot from a Cymatics Apex one shot kit. It's a basic chord progression that I laid down. So you take a random note, then you go 3 steps above that, and then 4 steps above that, and then you get a basic minor chord. Then I took the middle note and I put it up an octave by pressing shift and the arrow up. So what you then get is this chord progression. Basic, super basic. And what I then did is, you see these deactivated notes. I took the same one shot, I think with about the same effects on it, just a one shot and an EQ. It can be more basic than that. And I took the notes to a different channel. I did this by pressing controls and then enabling this and setting this to glide. By default it will be off, so you need to manually put it on glide on the default milliseconds. And that sounds like this. Just basic slides. Can be more basic than that.
Meaning simple, or basic meaning basic?
Okay. And then I took the chords from our first instrument, and I took an instance of Search. It's a free plugin. So I'm gonna play this. Same chords, super basic. Now here's where things get more interesting. I took a flute from probably the same one-shot kit, the same Apex one-shot kit from Cymatics. I put it on glide again, I think. Yeah, and there's a whole effect change, so I will explain this. This is a MIDI effect. It's a bit of a lazy way to make your music sound a bit more, you know, humanized, a bit less robotic. And then the one shot, then I took an EQ, compressor, chorus, is a whole lot of effects. And then ROM, best VST ever. I'm gonna show it. It's also free, you can get it. It's a amazing reverb. Sounds like this. So to get this effect, you need to put it in glide by going into this tab. I took a ugly stock instrument from Ableton, and I did some sauce right here. I put an arpeggiator on it. It's a MIDI effect. I use a lot of MIDI effects. And then heavy EQ and a mediocre chorus on it, stock chorus, and that sounds like this. It's like a real weird setting. Then what I did is I layered a bass on top of it from Ioda. These OG plugins. It's got some nice instruments. It's totally worth it to download it. So you see the EQ. That's the only thing that's on it, and it sounds like this. Here's where things get interesting. I had this master chain on it. I'm gonna activate it. It's just a compressor, and I put a Effectrix on it. I put it on 1/4, and then what I then did is I clicked one reversion, then I left one out, then I did it again, and then at the end I'm gonna play it on the whole sample. It puts a reverse on it, and that's what really makes this loop interesting. So yeah guys, that's how I made this loop. Hope you learned something from it. If you have suggestions for like video ideas, you can always leave them down below. I'm gonna check them. And thank you for watching. Love.